everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is Coco, and today we're going to bring you a product review, and the product is Wiskf. Now a lot of you have probably seen other people review these gorgeous bags and other items that they have on offer, but we were very fortunate that they also contacted us, and so we are able to bring you our own version of our thoughts on all these wonderful Wiskf products. Now I hope I'm saying that correctly. Wiskf is the product name. But before we get started, Coco would like a little treat. I've got some of her apple here for her today, so she's going to enjoy that while we have a chat. So woof woof from Coco. I'll just pop her down while she enjoys her little treat. Here we are. Lovely. She will enjoy that for sure. Now, as I said a couple of weeks ago, Wiskf emailed me and they said, would you be interested? And I said, of course I would be, because I have been admiring other people's bags for such a while now, and I kept saying I must get on and order myself, and here they are. They've contacted me now, so I'm able to do a little review for you. Now, this company I do believe is based in China, so the turnaround, especially for us here in Australia, being Australasia, is quite quick. Probably within about 5 days from when they said that the bags were sent, they arrived on my doorstep basically. They do come in a, pardon the crinkles, just in a very simple bag like this, but inside each and every bag, and we were lucky enough to be given 3 bags, come individually wrapped in their own little plastic bags, which means that, you know, being material, it is great to know that they've got a waterproof, you know, little bag around them to protect them from the weather and, you know, as they're moving around. But because they are material, you don't really need anything that's really padded. So that's, you know, a great way to save money on postage as well, which means we get a saving in return. So basically, my first thoughts were, when I had seen other people's, that these are very artsy, very good quality looking, and quite obviously very affordable bags. So I thought, okay, well, let's see what they're really like in real life. So very soon I'll show you the actual bags. But before I do that, I'll show you their little website. And I got such a great surprise when I just went on not long ago, because they have now introduced, which I hadn't seen a couple of weeks ago, bags just for crocheters like us. And in my cart, let me tell you, I have 3 sitting in there ready to go. So the other wonderful thing about their website, it's very easy to maneuver. It has over here, let me see if I can show you, over there, you can choose the country of the currency that you're, you know, going to use. So for example, I would use Australian dollars, and, you know, America would use American dollars, and whatever, you know, there are quite a few, I'm guessing, all the different types of money available in the world. So that's really good, because you're not trying to convert the dollar or whatever money you use to the one that applies to you. So I thought that was really very, very handy. And they do have all the different little tabs on top, so you can go into the area that you want. But the one that I really, really like, and I'll show you this one, it's called More Links. And down the side there, you can see that they've got cosmetic bags, project bags, fashion bag, linen apron, linen pillowcase, and customized. So you can actually get customized bags. So for example, if I wanted to get Coco's Crochet, I could send them off some artwork and some ideas, and they would custom make some totes for me. So I think that that is something that I should really consider for the future. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But for now, isn't it nice to know that there is an option like that at a very affordable price? So if you click into all of those, you'll see, you know, all the different things that come up. But what I have to review for you are the tote bags. So there's the linen tote bags and the zipped tote bags, and they're both beautiful, let me tell you. Excuse me. So when you open it up, for example, this is the zipped tote bags. There are so many, I'll try to hold it for you. There are so many bags And I know that there's a bit of a light there for you. I have printed some off which might actually help. So they were the zipped ones. So here's an example up close for you. They're absolutely gorgeous. And there is such a huge variety. So whether you like, for example, animals or, you know, landscapes. I think there's even Disney in one section. You can just, or you know, like abstract. The variety is quite large. I have to say that was very impressive. Not to mention that now we can actually get crochet theme ones. Oh my goodness, like I said, I've got 3 out of, I think there's 4 available, or 5, I got them. And the good thing is that if you reach, I think it's $50, you get free shipping. And the more bags you buy, the more discount you receive. And also, we've got a code for Coco's Crochet to get 5% discount, you know, unlimited times when you order, on top of whatever your order may be. So that's good to know as well. So they were the zipped totes, and I do have one to show you. And then they have the linen bags as well. So the linen tote bags, I thought this was very fitting. C for Coco's Crochet. And then they've got, I just thought it might be easier for you to see them like this. But please jump onto their website, and you will be sitting there for quite a while, let me tell you, going through all the different types of designs that they have. And they're all gorgeous, I have to tell you. Excuse me, I've got a little frog in my throat today. So just to give you an idea price-wise, before we, you know, have a little look at them and see, you know, what they fit in them, because that's very important too. Because sometimes what we see, you know, isn't always what we get. But in this instance, let me assure you, you won't be disappointed. So when we're looking at the tote bags, so the linen tote bags, they're $5.99 US dollars or $8.99 Australian dollars. And then the zip tote bags, which is also what I'm going to show you, they're $8.99 US dollars or $13.99 Australian dollars. And again, I have to say that I'm very impressed because they are exceptional prices. And the quality, let's see what we think about the quality, guys. So first I'll show you the linen bag. And I had ordered a friend's one at the time. It had run out because they had sold out. So I opted for this gorgeous rainbow one here. Now it is a great size. And let me show you the stitching. How wonderful is that? And what I really like, it's got very sturdy, these handles are great. They don't, you know, they don't stretch or anything like that. But look at this, it's double. So it's sewn twice each one. So, you know, unless you've got something like bricks in here, I doubt very much that, you know, this bag, the handles would fall off, because that's very important when we're holding our items. Now, this looks like it's about 35 centimeters across and 30 height, I'm just guesstimating, which is about 14 inches by 12 inches, but don't quote me on that because I did make a little boo-boo and I didn't measure them before I came on to see you. But I do love the vibrant colors. The feel is beautiful. I imagine that if you were to wash this, you wouldn't have an issue, but I would definitely wash it on its own first in case, you know, there was any color running. I personally haven't washed them. They're fresh out of the bag. But let me just show you. Oh, and also the inside hasn't got the same color. It's just this plain linen color here. Again, look at the stitching, very, very well made. Now, to give you an idea of how much you can fit in there, I've got another little linen bag, and it says Mama Needs Coffee. Let me tell you, that's very true. So in here, I've got an actual project that I was working on. So let me tell you what I've got inside. So once again, the handles are beautiful, the stitching, and I love the design on this one, and the colors are wonderful, beautiful. So in here, let me tell you what I can fit, and there is still room. Let me tell you, I could probably squeeze a little bit more in here. So I've got my notions pouch, and I've got the project that I'm working on. For example, in here is a corner to corner project. I'm just making some squares. So I've got one completed square in here. I've got one that's almost completed with a half skein of yarn. So let's say there's 100 grams there, and I've got another 1, 2, 3, 200 gram skeins in there almost. This one is just under, but I have a little bit in here as well. So we're looking at about 700 grams of yarn. You know, like that's pretty good at a minimum. A part of a project and a notions bag. For a bag this size, I think it fits quite a bit in there. And it's, like I said, room for a little bit more. You can just pop it all in there, hang it over your shoulder, which I absolutely love that component of it. Notions pouch, and guess what? You're ready to go. So I really think that these are a wonderful little tote. And as I said, for the price, they're amazing. $5.99 US or $8.99 Australian. So that's the linen totes. And then I got a zipped or zippered tote as well. So this one is made of very different material. The outside is so very soft. Look how beautiful that is. I love butterflies. Most of you would know that if you can see what's on my iPad cover. So, you know, I thought that would be lovely to add to my little collection. This one is made so sturdy, I have to say. So the front has the print and the back has just a plain color. This one happens to be grey with matching handles. Again, very, very sturdy. It is very, very well stitched, as you can see. And then inside it has this material, which I think is, you can actually wipe it down. And I love that they've used the color that, you know, coordinates very, very nicely with the pattern. And there is also a little zip in here, a little pocket with a zipper in here. So there it is there. Oh, I had already opened it for you. So there it is there. And, you know, you can put some very precious things in there as well. Oh, goodness me. I don't know which way the zipper's going. There we go. I got it. So in here, there's another little pocket, so you can put some things in there. Now, for the moment, and very important, this one has a little flat bottom, which is another great bag to have. I like them when they have a flat bottom because they sit so well, which is another thing that I love about these bags. And, of course, it has a zipper on top. So there's no chance of anything that's in here falling out, which is wonderful. Whereas the other little totes, although they're gorgeous and I love them, they don't have a zipper. That's why I thought we should see the two different ones. Now these ones are slightly, as you can see, slightly, not as wide, so slightly less room in there, but only very, very slight, not very, very much at all. So at the moment, all I've popped in here, just to give you an idea and see how, you know, it actually sits very, very nicely. I've only got 3 balls of the Spot Saver, which is 200 grams per ball. So there's 600 grams in there, but let me tell you, there is more than enough room to fit other things in there as well. Definitely a project. This one is actually quite fashionable, and you could probably use it just for going out shopping and things like that. You don't necessarily have to use it as a project bag. All of them, actually, they can become any type of bag you like, but for me, they're going to be project bags. Very, very pretty, all 3 of them. And let me tell you, it is although these, you know, this video is sponsored by Wiskf, I can tell you that I am very impressed by the bags, and I really can't fault them. So, you know, to give them a 10 out of 10, I don't think would be an exaggeration. 9.5, you know, just in case, because I haven't used them, but I doubt very much that they would fall apart, especially with what I'm putting in there, because they are very well stitched together, all of like the 2 different styles of bag. So I am very, very happy and very, very lucky to have been able to, you know, get some beautiful bags that I can use now for my projects. I already have 3 bags sitting in my cart, which are just crochet related, which I think is amazing. So when they arrive, I'll show you guys as well. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I can't believe that I saw them. They actually literally just popped up. So I hadn't seen them before. And I do know that they've got so much coming in all the time. So I've quickly put them in my cart because I don't want them to disappear. Because I'm sure that a lot of crocheters like us, as soon as they get know that they're out there, they are available, I think they'll be jumping on board as well. And of course, I'm going to take advantage of the 5% discount. Why wouldn't I? I wouldn't be that silly and miss out. So thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to bring you this little product review for Wiskf. And thank you, Wiskf, for giving me this opportunity to review your wonderful products. I have been very, very lucky. They have been sitting here for a few days. I just haven't had an opportunity to bring them to you as yet, but now it's done and I couldn't be happier. So once again, I hope you've all got some crochet time in. If you need some totes to put your projects in, don't go past the Wiskf website. Please go on and have a look. I am going to write the name in the description box down below and the code that you can use. I am not very computer savvy, as we all know, so I may not be able to link the bags that I bought, but one of them is the rainbow colored one, as you saw. The zipped one's got the beautiful butterflies, and this one says Mama Needs Coffee. So they're very easy to remember if you'd like similar ones. Otherwise, let me tell you, the crochet ones are the ones that I won't be going past now. So thank you once again for joining us. Coco is having a beautiful little disco nap down there. She says woof woof. I say take care, and we shall see you all again in another video. Bye bye everybody.